Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, and it's that time of year again where Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest is nearly upon us, and we get to speculate on whether TT Games will finally reveal their next game there. As I've talked about multiple times on this channel, it is highly rumored / speculated that TT's next title will be a new entry in the LEGO Batman series. We're just calling it LEGO Batman 4 for now, but it's probably going to be called something else. And if you want to know why I think it's LEGO Batman 4, you can watch the video linked in the description or in the card on the corner of your screen. But anyways, TT Games' last game release was LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga in April of 2022, and it's hard to believe, but that was over 3 years ago now. And aside from some post-launch DLC and some random posts on Twitter or X, TT Games has pretty much been silent ever since. Historically, before 2020, TT Games was averaging like 2 major game releases per year, but now they've not only gone over 3 years without releasing a game, but they've gone over 3 years without even announcing what the next game is yet. This is completely unprecedented for them, which makes it pretty difficult to predict when we could see this rumored LEGO Batman title. But now we have the 2025 Summer Game Fest later this week on June 6th as a fresh opportunity for an announcement. And I hate to bring the bad news, but unfortunately I don't think TT Games is going to show up there. Let me give you 2 reasons. The first reason is that WB Games, the publisher who owns TT Games, is not listed as a partner for the 2025 event. This image was released by Jeff Keighley recently, revealing that there are over 60 partners for this year's event, where WB Games is missing. Now, you might see this image and say, hey look, it says round 1 at the top, so WB Games could be in round 2, right? Yes, technically, but for whatever reason, people have gone back to prior years where Jeff Keighley posted the image of all the partners and it says round 1 at the top, but for whatever reason, Jeff has never posted a round 2 image. He just only posts the round 1 partner list, which is really weird. But even if he did decide to do that this year, I counted 57 logos in this image, and he's saying that there's going to be over 60 at this event, so there's really not much more that could be in round 2, maybe 5 to 10 more. Now, WB has been at Summer Game Fest in prior years, but this year they've been canceling games left and right. Like, for example, they canceled the Wonder Woman game, they canceled the Hogwarts Legacy remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it. So really they have no games coming up in the near future to show off other than the next LEGO game. But with WB not listed as a partner, it seems very unlikely to show up there. So that's my first reason, and then the second reason is that TT Games has never shown up at Summer Game Fest in the past. There have been 5 Summer Game Fest events since it began in 2020 after the death of E3, rest in peace E3, and TT Games has never presented a game there once. They have even had a couple opportunities to do so with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga in 2020 and 2021, but they didn't. Instead, they opted to show trailers at Germany's Gamescom events, which happen every August. So no, I don't think LEGO Batman 4 will be at Summer Game Fest, but I do believe it will be at Gamescom in a couple months. We know from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier that TT Games' next title is releasing imminently in either 2025 or 2026, but he was leaning on 2026. Check out this clip from an interview that Kinda Funny Games did with him earlier this year.
Anything about TT Games? We didn't cover that.
Yes.
Jason, what's going on with TT Games? Obviously, I know Arthur Parsons and a whole bunch of them left. They went and made that Funko game that was not great, and I don't hear anything about the Lego franchise anymore from them.
Yeah, they actually are one of the few studios in the umbrella that has a game coming in the near future. They do have a Lego game coming.
Oh.
I believe it's for next year. I could be misremembering. It's either later this year or next year. I think next year. But yeah, there is a new Lego game coming. I won't blow up their spot and say what it is. But yes, there's a new Lego game.
So if we assume it's going to release, early to spring 2026, they will have to begin marketing soon, and Gamescom seems like the perfect event to do it. Historically, TT Games showed off LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga trailers there in 2020 and 2021, and before that, I believe TT Games showed up at every single Gamescom throughout the 2010s, and maybe even before that, with the exception of 2019 since they had recently revealed Skywalker Saga at E3 earlier that year. So to answer this video's question, no, I don't think LEGO Batman 4 or TT Games will show up at 2025 Summer Games Fest later this week, but I think the odds are significantly higher for a reveal at Gamescom, which kicks off on August 19th this year. So I think we just need to give TT Games a little bit more time. They've been busy working away on this next LEGO game, and the reveal will be worth the wait, I'm sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Do you think TT Games is going to show up at Summer Game Fest later this week? Or do you think they're going to wait till Gamescom? Or maybe you think they're going to wait even longer than that? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like if you learned something new. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.